Hello and welcome. This is Vanessa Blay, and in this video we're going to talk about how to ethically steal a huge list of red hot buyers with no product, no traffic, and no list of your own. We won't be doing any ad swaps, no solo ads, no cost. It's a simple three-step system that anyone can use. Now, before we get started, I want to let you know that this is an archaic list building trick. It added 36 new subscribers to one of our brand new email lists in just under 24 hours, and it's a buyer's list. So, my name is Vanessa Blay. I'm a marketing consultant and direct response copywriter and business consultant. And this is my dear husband, Shane, who used to be an EMT, but he actually went to school for radio and TV production before he went into the medical field. And I spent about 5 years not so gently pushing him into doing web video for the web. Now, when I finally got him to agree to do it, we spent a few months creating social media profiles, making video samples, and then a couple of weeks ago, opportunity knocked. And by the end of the first 24 hours of the campaign, we'd actually put 39 buyers on our email list. I know earlier in this video I said it was 36. Well, that was because when the day the campaign began, I had posted sometime during the day that we had put 36 buyers on the list in under 24 hours. Well, a little while later, not much longer, we were up to 39 buyers. And we never made a product or paid for any traffic. And by the time all was said and done, I think we added something like 109 brand new buyers to this brand new email list. Now, this tactic is nothing new. It's not a bright shiny. In fact, it is so simple that if it weren't for the results, it would be really easy to call this rehashed crap, because this is a very old list building tactic. You can find it in some of the oldest PLR guides out there, and it still works. Now, I learned about this tactic from my mentor back in 2007. Then in 2011, someone took the same tactic and made an entire product about it. That product did huge numbers, even though it was an old tactic, and this tactic is still producing incredible results today. So lesson number one is just because the info is dated, it doesn't mean that it's out of date. And it doesn't mean it's not still damn effective. And lesson number two is never underestimate the fundamentals that stand the test of time. Let's see lesson number one. Now, there could be a third lesson in here, which is to leverage your existing assets. And I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. Because right now I know that what you want to know is, what is this results-getting tactic that builds a huge list of buyers? It's really simple. We offered a free bonus on the download page of a paid product that someone else created and launched. And even better than that is that we didn't even have to create the free bonus. We just used a resale rights product. So how can you do this? All right, first, let me show you how I did it using social media. I'm extremely social. I belong to dozens and dozens of Facebook groups. I even admin and moderate for a few. I go out of my way to find or create and post information that's relevant to each specific group. And from there, I get quite a few friend requests. And that's how I met Nathan Zadwarny. We'd been friendly for some time without ever talking shop at all. One day, Nathan had made a post that he was looking for bonuses for his new product, and it just so happened that I had a product that was a perfect fit for it. Nathan's product was called the Instagram Cash Machine. In case you don't know, Instagram is a mobile app it's a social site, social mobile site, I guess. I'm not really sure what the term is for this, but it's social mobile. You really can't use it unless you have some kind of a mobile device like a tablet or a smartphone, and I have neither. So I'm about as archaic as the list building tactic I'm telling you about. I don't own a tablet. I don't own a smartphone. I did buy my kids' tablets for Christmas, though. And so the Instagram Cash Machine is an app you put on your mobile devices, and you take pictures and you share them on this social site. via this mobile app. So that's what Instagram Cash Machine is and what it's all about. And the product that I had was a product called Micro Video Marketing. And it's about making really short, like 6-second videos and making money from them through a website called Vine. Now, this is a resale rights product, but it is one that has not been widely distributed at all. In fact, I've only seen it a couple of places myself. I have not seen it people giving this away as a gift for ad swaps. I haven't seen them using it for solo ads. It's definitely a rare gem out there in the resale rights market. So, but it was a perfect fit because both are social mobile platforms that use visual content. One uses pictures, one uses videos. So it's a really good fit, and I was just very lucky that I had resale rights to give this away, and that it was not so widely distributed. Okay, so both were focused on visual and social mobile, a perfect fit, not just for Nathan's product, but also for my husband's. Luckily, like I said, the rights allowed me to give it away for free. My husband's site is about video. Everything is Shane's videos. So it was a great fit because we could transition over to the video stuff that Shane will be doing with his list. So when Nathan launched his product, the Instagram Cash Machine, his new customers, buyers, bought the product. And on the page where they download their purchase, they were also offered the option to opt in. I know that says option. I should have fixed that, but I didn't. I missed one error. They were also offered the option to opt into our list to get the micro video marketing free bonus. We opened our list in September of 2014. And as of December 21st, which was about 9 days before Nathan launched, we only had 9 subscribers on that list. Now, Nathan didn't launch until December 30th, but a few people had gotten access to the download page prior to the launch, and so about 9 of them opted in, putting a total of 18 people on the list prior to Nathan's launch on December 30th. 24 hours after launch, and you can see the dates here, December 30th was launch date, December 31st is the other one in the date range right here. I don't know if you can see this. Oop. How do I go back? There we go. Okay. Date range 12/30 to 12/31. So in 24 hours, we added another 39 buyers to the list. 3.5 days later, at the time I made this presentation, we were at 65 buyers. And by the 5th day, we had reached 100 new subscribers. Remember, we only started with a list of 9. So we have 109. We were at 100 right here. Now, we're at about 118 now because we've had a few stragglers since the day of the launch, or rather the week of the launch. But it continues to grow. So what you want to know now, I know, is how can you do this? Okay, you may be new, you may not have a big social presence, whatever the case may be. How can you do this without the luck of, I just happened to see Nathan's Facebook post? Well, I'm going to show you. What you're going to do is you're going to piggyback the launches. You start by watching all of the launch calendars. That's step 1. Step 2 is to search for a bonus product. Only create one if step 3 is successful. Step 3 is to contact the vendor and offer a bonus for their download page. Okay, so in step 1, to watch the launch calendars, here they are. You've got the JB launch calendar, you've got JB Newswatch, you've got I Am Launcher, you've got Muncha, you've got Warrior Plus. These are the main launch calendars for products that are going to be launching in the internet marketing space. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link to a blog post that I wrote where I embedded this presentation, and you'll be able to download the presentation from that blog post, and then you'll just be able to click on all of these links. So these are your launch calendars, and step 2 is to find a bonus product. So here are some of the resale rights clubs that I use. Some of them have searchable databases, some of them are not searchable. So it's really just a matter of going in and looking for a product. So when you look at the launch calendar, you see what's going to launch. Let's say somebody's going to launch a product on list building. You'll go over to your resale rights clubs and you'll look for all the products in there that are about list building. And then you'll download them. Okay, these are all free resale rights clubs, by the way. These are free memberships. You don't have to pay for them. Download the product, read through it, make sure it's up to date. If you have rights to change it, you're going to want to change it. You'll definitely want to change your graphics. If it's not up to date and you don't have rights to change it, throw it away. It's no good to you. Just delete it from your hard drive. It will never be good for you for anything if you cannot change it, but the information is dated. The information is not dated and all the links in it are still live, there are no dead links, then you can go ahead and use it for other things. But if you don't have rights to modify the content, change the graphics, whatever the case may be, and it is dated, just delete it from your hard drive. It's useless. There's no point in having it sit there collecting virtual dust. And there's one exception to that rule. The exception is this. You're going to take that product and you're going to go find all new resources. And then you're going to go and rewrite that product with the new resources and create a brand new product. That's the only time. Just use it for reference material like that. Once you're done with that, then throw this product away. Okay, so step 2, find your bonus product in the resale rights clubs. Important notes on using resale rights products is to read your rights file. Make sure you have the right to give it away. Read, study, and use the product. Make sure all the information is current. Again, if not, make sure you have the rights to modify the content. If you have the rights to change the graphics, change them. You can go get graphics, new graphics done at Fiverr for $5. You know, there's plenty of freelance sites. And there's a ton of tutorials on YouTube on how to use GIMP that you could just make your own covers and images to change these images out. All right, so some resources for rebranding your graphics right here. Again, when you go to the blog post at the end of this video, you'll be able to download this presentation and click on all of these. Okay, so Flaming Text, Smart Graphic Creator. Flaming Text does logo. Smart Graphic Creator does the stuff like the image headlines that have the shadowing behind them and the gradient. Designmatic is another logo site. Adazing does covers. And the im.org ebook cover, I believe, also does covers. And then you move on to step 3, which is to contact the vendor and offer your bonus. A simple email or a private message letting them know that you have a product that would make a good fit as an unannounced bonus for their download page and asking if they would consider using it is all you need. Just be polite and friendly. There's no need to oversell it. Just, hi, so-and-so, I saw you were launching. I have a really good product that would make a great bonus for your buyers. Would you consider putting a link to it on your download page? And they can have it for free. That's it. That's all you got to say. And some will say yes, some will say no. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Okay? It's a numbers game. Most of the people you speak to, if you have chosen a good fit product for them, then they're going to say yes, because it's going to give more value to their customers. And even better than that, it's value the customers didn't even expect. It was not mentioned in the copy as a bonus. Right, well, sometimes they'll mention it in the copy as a bonus. But a surprise unannounced bonus is one of those key elements of creating an irresistible offer. Because not only did your irresistible offer to sell get the buyer, but now you've really offered them tremendous value on the back end of that, where they're going to download their purchase, and they say, wow, this is a great guy. Look at all this extra stuff he's giving me. So it helps him to build a much better relationship with his list, and it's going to help you to build your list, and then it's up to you to build your relationship with your list. So one thing I want to say about this particular project is that I was converting at about 10%. Okay, and again, this is an old list building tactic. It's not new. It's not bright, shiny. It is a fundamental. It really is truly a fundamental tactic for building a list of buyers. And so it's very old, and it's been around for a very long time, and it's even been repurposed into other forms, like building a list of buyers strictly from one particular website or in one particular niche. Same content, same method, same strategy, just positioned for this particular group of people instead. So it's been around a long time, and lots of people have used it. And most of the people that have said, hey, when I've posted this and I've talked about it in my social media groups and on my blog, people have said, yeah, I've done that too, but my results weren't as good as yours. So I don't want you to be set up thinking that 10% of all that person's buyers are going to convert into your buyers list, because they may not, the conversion may not be that high. Personally, what I think is the reason the conversion rate was so high for me on this particular project is because, one, the product that I was offering was so well matched to the product they just bought, and two, because it hadn't been seen. Like I said, even though it's a resale rights product, it has not made the rounds. It has not been used and abused and rehashed and trashed. It's still fair. Most people have never seen this product, even though it's a resale rights product. So I think those two factors are what increased that conversion rate to 10%. I don't think you're going to get that on every one, but I think if you get even 5, that's good, and you should be happy. So that's it. That is 1, 2, 3 buyers list. And here you see where it says click to download the 3-step piggyback system. Well, I actually can make clickable links in YouTube videos, but for whatever reason, not a .zip file. So I've got to send you to my blog post, which right underneath here, you're going to see a big red button in a second, and it's going to say click here to go to the blog post. Well, when you click there, you'll go to the blog post, and then at the blog post, just scroll down. When you see the presentation, you'll see a big link above it and below it that says download your presentation here. There, you can download it. So that is this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you take this and go out there and build your buyers list. And if you need anything, just leave a comment on my blog. If you're on my email list, reply to any email I've sent you. You can also join my copywriting group over on Facebook. It's Zen Copywriting, Z-E-N. We talk about copywriting, list building, and traffic. So, it's pretty easy to find me. If you have any questions, you want to join us or anything, chit chat, anything you need, just holler. I'm very social. I love to talk to people. And so that's it, and enjoy the rest of your day.